a good opportunity for both sides to have a run around and play some competitive football, against some different opposition. We've had the whole summer just training against ourselves. What we get from it is an opportunity to do our structured stuff that we get a chance to see it work against opposition who haven't done the same sort of stuff. So pretty pleasing.
And who stood out for you?
Oh, not so much. I mean, I think there was a number of players that did their little bits and pieces. It was pretty strong performance from us. But some of our younger boys certainly played pretty well. But overall, I think a pretty even game by most of the boys.
A lot of people were talking about Ollie Wines in the stands and how big he is and how imposing. You must be impressed with that.
Yeah, I'm impressed that he's big. Yeah, I'm impressed that he's big and he's strong. I mean, Ollie's he's been a big boy all his time, and he's come here and fitted in pretty well. And you can see he's physically ready to play AFL football. He's still got some developing to do.
And then Montfrey's got a fair bit of the footy and set up a few goals as well.
Yeah, Gus. Yeah, as I said, there's a number of players who have done pretty good things throughout the day, and Gus certainly did a number of them tonight. And we're pleased to have him. As we said from the very first day, we almost got him when we went to London, and he played. He did some good things there as well.
It's only a trial game, but obviously he's under a hell of a lot of pressure at the moment, given everything that's going on at the Bombers. How impressed were you for him to handle that?
Oh yeah, look, for Angus, it hasn't been such a big deal. I mean, he's been away from Melbourne. I understand it's quite, it's a big story, and it is a very big story. But the fact is, he's here with us now, and he's done everything right, and he's okay, and he's just moving on and playing footy as he showed tonight.
So do you have to shield him from anything? Obviously, he'll be investigated. I guess you won't even talk to the media, but apart from that, you won't.
Oh no, I mean we've got no reason to protect him too much. Obviously, the story itself needs to unfold properly before they go too much further with anyone making any comments, and figure it out from there a little bit more, and then you're probably in a better position to make some comment.
Now, Jake Neate also, did he impress you? He certainly impressed me.
Yeah, no, Jakey was good. I mean, I think any time you see some young players get involved with the game, and it's their first time at the club. We had Mason Shaw and Jakey Neate and Ollie Wines, and some of the other boys like Homsch and Stevenson, and those sort of boys that we've had. Even Kane Mitchell was another one. We had it when they're new to your club. I'm sure all our supporters would have been excited by seeing them play for the first time, and I'm sure they wouldn't have hurt their chances amongst it being popular with the supporters.
Are you pleased with the difference between the London game and what we've had here?
The difference, as in
the progress. I mean.
Oh look, I've been really pleased with our progress right through the summer. I mean, when you're in pre-season, all you can ask is for the effort to be right up and the intensity to be right up. And I think again tonight, the boys showed that their effort was there, and they were really focused in on what they had to do, and that was really pleasing.
You're pleased with your depth, because a guy like Kane Mitchell, I know he's on the rookie list, but he looks like he could play straight up, as well as some of those kids.
Yeah, well, certainly what you're trying to do is you're trying to build a list that's big enough that you can bat down the order and go down a long way. Now, we've got a very even list, I think, which allows us to have that opportunity to play blokes and give them chances to play. And as you said, blokes like Kane, they'll find they'll get opportunities at some stage through the season.
There's a fair bit of excitement around, obviously, big crowd and everything like that. How do you feel, obviously, coming from Gold Coast, where it's a pretty exciting sort of club, a lot of youngsters coming out?
Yeah, I know. I think it's great for the club. I mean, as I said, both sides tonight would get a lot out of it. There's a lot of supporters here for both sides, and it's great when you can bring them all together on one night, and you can open up our club and say, here's Port Adelaide, have a look at us and watch us go around and enjoy a great night with your family, and that's what we've seen tonight.
And what about Jasper Pittard? I mean, not necessarily just tonight, but he looks like a really important player and someone that when the footy's in his hands could do anything if he's fit.
Yeah, Jasper just needs to maintain his body, doesn't he? And I think we've all seen him play a little bit over the journey, and unfortunately we haven't seen enough of him play because of injuries. So we need to make sure we keep him in physical shape first, and then we know his football will probably be okay.
And a similar boat, Hamish Hartnett, he's very rarely up and about at this stage of the year. He looked really fit in the first half.
Yeah, well, Darren Burgess probably should take a fair bit of credit. A number of the boys looked quite fit, I reckon, and look, they've had a hard pre-season. They're supposed to look fit tonight, and they're supposed to be nice and strong, and they've certainly demonstrated that, I reckon.